The strange egg-shaped cryo chamber opened. As the air bellowed out of it, the small, cat-like humanoid looked up and around in a daze. All he could see was the flashing lights as the sirens ran. Something was wrong. He didn't know what. In fact, he didn't know where he was. He didn't know who he was. He noticed the orange jumpsuit and he looked down at the tag on his chest. He could make out the words, but he didn't know how he could. It said CreatureX. Suddenly the voice of the computer came over a loudspeaker in the room. Ship detonation in 10 minutes. Malchitos here. I'm going to try to solo play this. I've often had this story idea in my head a lot. And recently, a friend of mine was running Traveler, and we kind of had this situation. But in this case, it's as if you've forgotten who you are. Someone put you in cryo, and you're not remembering when you wake up, and everything is falling to pot. And you know you've got to get out. You know enough that you need to get out and get to an escape pod or a ship or something. So we're going to kind of run it like a dungeon crawl. I'm using the tiny D6 rules, the frontier rules. There isn't a cat heritage in there, cat creature heritage, but I'm just using human. And so that just allowed for 4 traits. And we're just going to move around. Whenever I go into a new room, I've decided to, we're going to keep track of that. I know it's 10 minutes, it's a little, a little too small. But basically it's like a number 10 is going to be that threat. And each time I go to a room, I'm going to use a save test, which is done in Tiny D6, where you roll a 2d6. If you get a 5 or a 6 on any of the dice, then you succeed. But if I ever do that roll when I go into a room and I fail, then that number drops by 1. And if it reaches 0, then the ship explodes. And each time I go into a room, I'll check to see how many exits it has by rolling a 1d4. I'll roll a 1d6 to see what size that room is. And then I'll roll a 1d6 to see what is going on in the room. Like a 1 and a 2 will be a monster. A 3 and a 4 will be an airlock. And a 5 and 6 will be a NPC, because there's a chance there's other people on this vessel that they might be able to help me, or well, they might try to attack me. Yeah, we never know. But anyway, we'll go ahead and start. I would think when he first gets up, CreatureX is looking around. I don't know what kind of skills, well, I do know what kind of skills he has, but I'm not thinking he has anything computer-wise. He does have Lucky, but we're not going to use that right now. But first thing we are going to do is we're going to go over to that cabinet there, and we're going to see what's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a regular check. A standard check is a 2d6. And we open it up, didn't find anything of interest, as they were both for fail. So, I might go ahead and try to mess with the computer, see if I can get some information. So let's try them again. Oh! So, CreatureX is over there, he's messing around with the control panel. And he's looking around, and it's giving him an idea of what direction to go. And it's looking like a 4. A 4. So we'll say, starting at the north, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's to the west. So he goes that way. So let's check that door. We're going to see if that door is locked. And that is a D6. It is not locked, because a 1 on a D6 would mean that it was locked. So it's not locked, so we're going to go ahead and open it up. We're going to roll to see how many exits this room has. It has 4 exits, so it's another 4-way. So let's go ahead and build it. Let's see how big it is too. It's a 4x4 room. It's a little bit smaller than this one. So say 4. And let's straighten this all out. I'm not really sure why it don't snap on its own. I've got it set to the highest snap rating. But it's free software, so we can't complain too much. And put some sheeting in there to make it look good. All these Pixilart is by me. I didn't want to use anybody else's. Give me a chance to be creative. I used Pixel, P-I-X-I-L, to do the artwork. I'm a little surprised that modern drawing programs don't really have a good pixel. It seems like you can only get them online. Alright, we'll go ahead and put a door here. Door here. And door here. There we go. Alright, so another thing we need to do is check on that roll to see what's going on in this room. That's a 4. Let me check my list here, my little cheat sheet. See what I said that was. That is the airlock. So using that computer, he was able to find out that the airlock is near here. So let's see where the airlock is. We'll roll this D4 to see where it's located. At 2. 1, 2. So it's the south one. So let me go get my airlock. So technically that's the airlock. So at this point, and also I need to go ahead and roll a... And I succeeded, so I didn't... My threat level is still at 10. So I've already really succeeded. I can really just go through the airlock and find the ship. In fact, let's go ahead and bring the ship down. But I've got sort of time to explore, because right now I don't have any really have any weapon. I don't have any food. So I really should explore to see if I can find some stuff. So I'm going to go to the north, I think, to see if I can find anything up here. So first I'm going to check that door. Is that door? It is locked, so I can't go that way, because I don't have any skills to undo the lock. So let me try the west way here. There's nothing there, so we can go ahead and open that one. And let's roll to see how many exits is in this other area. Come on. There's 3. Alright. So since it's going to run off the map on this one side, let's say there's one to the north and there's one to the south. But let's see how big the room is. It's a 4x4, which works out fine, because that's how much space we have left anyway. how many of you have used Owlbear, but it is an amazingly easy, but it's very temperamental. I love it, but it does a lot of crazy things sometimes. Oh, I just remembered something. This was a 3, ain't it? Yep, it's 3 exits. So we can take this guy away and put him there. There we go. Throw some sheeting in here. And then after I put this down, we'll see what's going on in this room. Like I said, I've done a couple of experiments to see how this runs, and I'm still thinking through it, how I want to do. I'm thinking now maybe it'd be better to be pre-generated rooms. Let's generate them ahead. But also, I kind of like when I'm playing it to be surprised myself. It's like I didn't think we'd find the airlock that quick. Anyway, now we're going to check to see what's in this room. 1d6 will help us out here. A 3. And a 3 on our little checklist is another airlock, which that kind of makes sense. That the one to the south would be another airlock. But I'm wondering, is there another ship there? I'm going to roll if it's a 1, then there is. No, there's not one. Somebody's already launched away. So we know this one's to the north of him is locked. So let's try this one. And we did go in this room. So we need to roll a check to see. And we didn't lose any more off the threat, so it's still 10. So we're going to go north. Let's see if this door is locked. No, it is not. So we can go ahead and go north. And how many exits? 2. So it's just, let's say up and, no, let's say up and then to the east. Oh, I forgot to see how big a room it is. You work with me here. A 2x2? I don't think so. Well, I guess it could. It could just be a junction. Because I only had 2. So I need to move this here. We'll make it that way. This will be the one that has a monster. Okay, let's see what's in that room. We'll roll a 1d6. Ooh, and it is, of course, because it's a small area. I'm pretty sure that was the rule set I set. Yep, it's a monster. And in this game, we're going to have little slimes. Because, you know, every game that's first level, either goblins or slimes. Alright, so we have to roll for initiative. So I'm going to roll mine. Let's see, let's just roll them all together. There you go. Oh, that's a 4. So now I'm going to roll for him. And whoever's got the highest will go first. They add them together. Oh, it's a 4. In the case of a tie, in Tiny D6, the player gets to go first. So each time I'll go first and then he'll go. So I am going to attack him, but unfortunately I don't have a weapon, so I can only use a 1d6. I'm at a disadvantage. I don't have any kind of weapon to fight him with, so I'm going to roll that one. Oh, I still did 6. Now we're going to say Mr. Blob has, we give him 4. I think that's even in the book, that blobs or amoebas have 4 points. Alright, so whenever you attack and hit in Tiny D6, you only do 1 point of damage. So I did 1 point of damage. Now he does not have the same issues I do, so he can roll standard. And oh, so he failed. He didn't make it. So now it's my turn again. Like I said, I can only roll one. Roll 1. I missed. And it's his turn. And he missed. It's my turn. Aww. And I missed. Then it's his turn. And he hits. So he does 1 point of damage. And I need to put mine. There's mine up there. So CreatureX just got a hit. And just like in D&D or any of the other ones, you get down to 0, you have to start saving versus death, or you'll die. So now it's my turn again. Come on, come on. Ah, he misses. I think that first shot was the only lucky shot. The blob misses. A red slime. I miss. Red slime does not. So I just took another hit. I'm going to try again. Come on. No, that's not good enough. Come on. There, finally. I really need to find a weapon. It's his turn. Ooh, he hit. I just remembered something. I am thinking my guy has a ability to evade. No, I didn't take that. Never mind. I only have acrobat, which lets me jump around and move. Charismatic, which I can talk my way out of stuff. Lucky, which I can use once to re-roll the test in a session. Don't want to waste that right now. And marksman, which is if I had a gun, then I could focus on one turn. And then, but anyway, I don't have that option right now. So I can only do 1 point of damage. So I got this pulled it away to me. Alright, so now it's my turn. Finally, I did a point. Now it's his turn. He did a point. All I need is that one more. Not today. Not for him either. There, finally. Okay, so finally I get him. So the blob dies. Alright, now I have to do a save on the threat. Why do I always do good on the threat and not when I'm fighting? Anyway, the threat's still at 10. So we'll go to this next room. Let's say it's open. Let's roll in the next room to see how many exits it has. It's got to have at least 2. It's got 3. So I'm going to say it goes east. But how big is it? 6 by 6, okay. It's a big room, so let's move my stuff up. There we go. Alright. Oops, there we go. Would help if I did the right thing. And it was 3, so that's 1, 2, I'm going to say it goes this way, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And this room's kind of big. So I'm going to roll here in a second to see if there's a chance that there's another cabinet in there. Well, also we got to roll to see if there's a monster in here. I forgot about that. There you go, snap in. But let's see, we'll go ahead and do that while we're... What kind of room is it? Ah, rats as a monster. Maybe I should try to talk my way out of it. He does have charisma. I don't have to kill everything, I don't guess. It seems to be our normal murder hobo. I'm fixing to cheat. Kind of questioning whether I'm gonna edit out the building of the rooms. Probably make it run better. I could pause and then bring back in. Just when I look at it, I'll see what I feel about it. There we go. Alright, so we know we got a monster in here. And we'll do a 1d6 if it's 1, 2, 3, yes. 4 through 6 is no. Is there a cabinet in here? No, that sucks. But anyway, so now we got to deal with him. Now here's the other thing in Tiny D6. You can do 2 actions. It can be an attack. You can attack twice if you're up against something. You can move twice, or you can move and then attack. So we can roll initiative. Let me put a door over here, because we don't know if it's unlocked or locked. Because, I'm down to 3. Might not be a good idea to be fighting too much more, because now he's got a full 4. We'll go ahead and put his little points out. And I do believe I only have 3, so I'm kind of at a disadvantage. And you can move 5 each action. It's 25 feet, they say. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move over to the... Well, first, wait a minute. Let's roll initiative. I got a 7. He got a 7. In the case of ties, the player goes first. So I'm going to do a 4 over to here. I'm going to check if the door is unlocked. It is not. And I'm going to skip out. I'm going to run out. Now, I don't know if he'll chase me. He might not. We'll ask. But when I went through this room, I needed to do a check. I did not succeed this time on the threat check. So we are down to 9. Which probably should be less than that with all the goofing around I did with the fight a while ago. So this next room, how many exits does it have? 4, so it's a 4-way. How big is it? It's a 4x4. Okay. Come on. There you go. Turn your hide. See what I mean? Sometimes. There we go. And we can put a guy here. There. Now, let's roll for this room to see what we got going on in here. Come on. Yes, finally. I think I'm going to re-roll this one. Because 3 and 4 is another airlock. Yes, I'm going to take the... I'm going to make it be something else. So, I come into this room. You know, that's your prerogative as the GM when you're soloing to just do something. I come in here. She's in here. And let's see how she would react to me. I'm going to use... this is the solo Game Master's Guide from Geek Gamers. I'm going to use her character attitude. So it's a D66. Since you're up top, you're 21. She is focused. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say she's in this corner. There's a cabinet in this corner. And she's looking through it, so she's not paying attention to me. She's looking through it, so you might sort of calmly say, "Hey, do you speak the same language as me?" And she turns around and pops out and says, "Hey, says, I thought I was the only one here." Now I'm going to roll and see if she found anything. Yes, she did find something. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong game. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll one more time. Nope. Well, it's saying 4, but... No, it's saying 1, excuse me. She didn't find anything. She says, "I haven't found anything here." He said, well, I found the ship. I was just seeing if there's anybody else left. Now here's the other question. Would the slime come in there with him? I got a good feeling he would. So he's showing up. So my guy backs away. So we're going to have to fight him together. So now let's, I'm going to roll for the initiative for me. I'm a 7. Actually, that was a 6. Our friend here, our new friend, is a 5. And the monster is a 5. I think we were all 5s, wasn't we? I think so. So actually, we would go first, and then he goes first. I'm going to go first, so I'm going to come over here and attack. Oh, thank goodness. So I hit for 1 damage. She comes running over here. She's going to try to attack for 1 damage. Oh, she misses. Now it's his turn. I'm going to say he's attacking me, and he misses. It's my turn. Oh, good. And it's her turn. She misses. And now it's his turn. Oh. So that was on me. So now it's my turn again. Oh, come on. Roll. Miss. It's her turn. She hits. So she does 1 point of damage to him. Now it's his turn. He misses. It's my turn again. I miss. It's her turn. She misses. It's his turn. He misses. I miss. She misses. He does not. He hits. He's got a 5 there. So that was against me because, like I said, I put myself in front. It's looking bad for me. It's looking bad for CreatureX. So now it's my turn. Come on. But my friend's got to... Oh, my friend did it. So she finally takes him out. And I said, let's get out of here. Because first of all... So it went down to 8 minutes. Just take our chances and going back to the ship. So I come around, go down to the airlock. She comes with me, and we both go into the ship, and hopefully it's autopilot, and it launches us into space. And that'll conclude this little test of using Tiny D6 to do like a quick dungeon crawl to initiate this game. Thank you for watching.